Good morning. It's still pretty early. We had an early start. Hitched a lift with Nat and Adam to the airport. Say goodbye to them. It's been really nice to see them. Really glad to have been able to spend some time with them and see some people from home while we're out here. Other good things, they brought our bags, which we're really happy about. And now we're in Kochi. We have a couple of days here before we head on to Sri Lanka. But we need to get a tuk-tuk and go and find some accommodation.
Guest house?
Yeah. And how much? Yeah. So, I don't understand, but how much to get in here? Just when I was starting to think that no one tries to scam you at all in India, we then have a bad experience with this tuk-tuk driver. He starts trying to negotiate with us, telling us that it's 25 kilometers to where we want to go, which I know it isn't because we've looked at Google Maps and we can see it's about 8 or 9 kilometers. So he's trying to lie about the distance and make up the price, and then when I say no, we'll walk, he agrees one price. We get in, drives us away once we're well away from the bus station, and then pulls over and says, no, it's too much, it's too far, I need more money. So we say no, get out, and then he starts demanding money. So we just said no, stood our ground. We'll find somebody else that isn't trying to rip us off. So you do have to watch out for those things, but it's just the way it goes.
We've made it to our hotel in Kochi, or
Fort Kochi.
We're both pretty tired. I'm not very well, I've got a cold. So I think we're gonna probably
Chill out.
have a little nap before we go out and explore. Maybe
Yeah.
probably just get some breakfast here, have a little nap, catch up, and then
Head out.
we both have our eyes on street food. It's our last 2 days in India. We love the street food that we've had so far.
It's been the best, better than any restaurant.
We haven't yet been able to find street food in Kerala, so we're hoping we can find some here.
Yeah, it would be nice just to finish India off on a high.
Yeah.
And the tuk-tuk second time round was good. He was fine.
Although, interestingly, they do have rates published on the inside of the tuk-tuk. And I think we paid $250 for a journey that should be $120 for a local. So we're still paying tourist price, but I don't mind too much. 250 rupees is about £2.75.
Yeah, it's not a huge amount.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's have a rest and some breakfast, and then we head out. Thank you. Bye.
We had our hearts set on street food, but unfortunately it's Sunday today and the owner of our guest house told us that pretty much all the street food stands would be shut up. So instead we've done a bit of research and we've come down to a restaurant that looks like it's very well reviewed, and the best thing is they sell puri. So if you've seen some of our earlier episodes, you'll know that this is one of the street foods we tried in Jaipur and Mumbai, and we really loved it, so I'm hopeful that we can have some of that today.
The next best thing, we couldn't get street food today, but we came into here and ordered the 4 dishes that they have on the menu, which are listed under the street chat section. There's one in here that we haven't had before, which is aloo chana chat, which is potatoes and chickpeas and it's covered in all kinds of crunchy stuff and yogurt, and looks pretty tasty.
So this is one of the other dishes we ordered that we've not had before. It's called Raza Petite, and it's a potato patty on top of I think it's a spiced potato patty on top of a chana masala, which is a chickpea masala. It's actually hot. All the other street food dishes are cold, so I thought we'd better tuck into this one. It's definitely got some heat in it. It's really tasty. It's like a really nice spiced potato rosti or something on a bed of curry.
This is exactly like bel puri. Like sweet, tangy, it's got the crunchy stuff in it, just based on potato rather than the crispy rice. But it really works. It feels like a really substantial piece of street food. It's tasty, reasonably healthy, it's excellent, like all the street food. So if you're just arriving into India or just coming to Kerala on holiday and you've got a day in Kochi, I definitely recommend this place because the food was really nice, and it's a good way to test out some of the street food dishes that you can then go and find elsewhere in India. We ordered like one of everything and it was all really good, and at least then you kind of know when you're on the street roughly what everything is. So this would be a good first stop and a good introduction to some of the street food of India, even though it's in the safe surroundings of a restaurant.
So we've had quite a relaxing afternoon. We're off to Sri Lanka the day after tomorrow, and we've spent the afternoon trying to work out what we want to do when we get there. We're sort of starting to formulate a plan.
Yeah, we've got a reasonable idea, I think, of stuff that we'd like to do.
A bit more work needed, but we're getting there. And then this evening we are heading out for dinner. We haven't spent a great deal of money today, so we thought we might treat ourselves.
So we're going out for some seafood. The first dish we have is grilled squid with garlic and ginger, and then in a cream coconut sauce, which is really well cooked squid because it's really nice and soft. I can't stand it when it's overcooked, and it's nice and mild. It's really nice.
So this is cashew marzipan. I'm an absolute sucker for marzipan, so I had to try it. It's like, it doesn't have as much flavour as the normal marzipan. It's got the same texture, but I think I prefer normal marzipan.
Oceanos was really good. Actually, it was quite a bit more expensive than we would normally be paying for, but it still came to like £22 for the two of us to eat.
£23 for starters, mains and dessert. So
3-course meal for 2 people, and yeah, we're splashing out a bit more than we
Little
normally
treat.
would, but it's a little bit of a treat.
And we've got some Indian rupees left.
Yeah, we're trying to get through the last of the Indian rupees. But if you're in Kochi, this whole area actually has a really nice feel about it, and there's lots of colonial buildings, very quiet. This is worth a visit,
Yeah,
definitely.
I do think so. And the food we've had today, both meals have been really tasty.
Yeah.
So
definitely recommend it. But
I'm just a bit annoyed that I have a cold. And
so you can't really taste it probably. But I can vouch for the quality of the food.
I mean,
it was
what I
very
could
good.
taste tasted good, but I feel like I was missing out a little bit.
Yeah, it was excellent. But anyway, we should get some sleep, and then we have a bunch of errands to run tomorrow, like posting things and stuff to see and street food to find. So
Yeah. Thanks
we'll
for
leave
watching.
it there. Thanks for watching, and good night.
Good morning. So I can't.